Testing 1, 2, 3. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Woodbine Mohawk Park. Set to kick off today's qualifying action. Field of trotters taking their positions. Field of 5 for our first of 5 on this Friday morning, November 5th. Inside out, I'm Extra Special Trevor Henry, HP Mama B, Sylvan Filion, LD's Patrick James McDonald, the Man of My Dreams, Denny St. Pierre, and Exemplar Bob McClure. That's your Field of 5 as we get set to kick off today's qualifying action. Starting gate swings into the stretch. Trotters picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off and trotting. The outside 2, the Man of My Dreams and Exemplar are going to push forward. From the rail, I'm Extra Special. Then LD's Patrick and HP Mama B will just get away in 5th as they make their way towards the first turn. Storming out to that early lead was Exemplar for Bob McClure. LD's Patrick's going to work around into 2nd in front of the Man of My Dreams 3rd. I'm Extra Special 4th, and then HP Mama B is the trailer. 4-length advantage here, racing up to the opening quarter in 28-1. Snappy opening quarter on this brisk Friday morning, courtesy of Exemplar, and it's Exemplar just rolling right along for McClure. As they're into the backside, no move when it comes to positioning yet. 3/8 of the mile now complete. Exemplar is the leader, the veteran, the 11-year-old Exemplar. Off an opening quarter of 28-1, leads LD's Patrick, who is in 2nd. The Man of My Dreams is then about 6 lengths back in 3rd, tracked by I'm Extra Special and HP Mama B, as the half is up in 57 seconds flat. Second quarter was trotted in 28-4. On to the final turn they go, and Exemplar continuing to show the way. And getting a little closer, LD's Patrick, still about a half dozen lengths going back to the Man of My Dreams, who is then followed by the 3-year-old trotting fillies, I'm Extra Special and HP Mama B. Those two tuning up here this morning for an upcoming event. On to 3 quarters. It is Exemplar leading the way by a length and a half, down to 3 quarters in 126-3. Off the turn and into the stretch. Let's see what Exemplar's got left. Third quarter was trotted in 29-3. LD's Patrick in 2nd. Then the Man of My Dreams has been holding on to 3rd. About to be challenged now by I'm Extra Special and HP Mama B as those two look to finish up well. Less than 1/8 of a mile to go. Exemplar tiring a bit. LD's Patrick working in a little closer on the outside. Coming into the final 16th. LD's Patrick now pokes ahead up in front. Exemplar in 2nd. I'm Extra Special and HP Mama B closing in late. To the line, LD's Patrick takes it. Over Exemplar 2nd. Then it was I'm Extra Special, HP Mama B, and the Man of My Dreams. Time of the mile was 1:56-2. Starting gate moving into position for our second qualifier. Over to the pace. A little bit of a mix here. A couple 3-year-old fillies, some 3-year-old geldings, and a 7-year-old on the outside. Here is the field. Number 1, Fernhill Fancy, a 3-year-old filly, but driven by Bert Renault. 2 is Sweet Pink, 3-year-old filly, driven by James McDonald. 3 is Pretty Boy Duke, a 3-year-old gelding, driven by Bob McClure. 4 is Brilliant Corners, a 3-year-old gelding. The driver will be Travis Henry. That's the only driver change here. Number 4, Brilliant Corners, make the driver Travis Henry. 5, JT's Jet, 3-year-old gelding, driven by Austin Sorey. 6 is Better Son, 3-year-old gelding, driven by Doug McNair. And the 7 is the 7-year-old gelding, Midway Island, Travis Cullen. That's your field of 7. Starting gate to the top of the stretch. Pacers picking up speed, and here they come. They're off and pacing. Very even beginning here, pushing from the center. Goes Brilliant Corners, Better Son. Hustling out of there as well. Sweet Pink to the inside. Just to her outside there is JT's Jed, who will push around into 3rd. From the rail, Fernhill Fancy got away in 5th, followed by Pretty Boy Duke. And Midway Island from that outside starting spot will get away in 7th as they race around the first turn. Brilliant Corners to the front, leading it by a couple of lengths. The opening quarter paced in 28-1. Onto the backstretch goes this group of 7. Loose leader being Brilliant Corners. It's Brilliant Corners up front here, 2 for 10 in his 3-year-old campaign. Better Son now inches in a little closer. Better Son, Grand Circuit performer. Most recently was 4th in the OSS Superfinal back on October 16th. Is going to loop around and take control here in the second quarter. Will be followed, though, by JT's Jet. So the new leader is Better Son. JT's Jet on the outside. Inside 3rd now, that is Brilliant Corners. Up on the outside as well, that is Sweet Pink. And Sweet Pink's going to dip in between rivals. The half was 57-3, so Better Son gets control. It's going to be an outside journey on the final turn here for JT's Jet, as Sweet Pink is covered up, sitting right on the leader's back. Advancing on the outside, Fernhill Fancy. 3 deep now goes Midway Island. Brilliant Corners, who was leading early on, is now in 6th. And then at the back, it is Pretty Boy Duke. As they come to 3 quarters, short advantage here for Better Son over JT's Jet. 126-3 for 3 quarters. That third quarter was paced in 29 seconds flat there into the stretch. Better Son will look to get away. It's Better Son leading it. Sweet Pink staying right on the leader's back there in 2nd as Better Son gets a little separation with 1/8 of a mile to go. JT's Jet is battling along there in 3rd. Midway Island into 4th. Then Pretty Boy Duke. Off stride was Fernhill Fancy and Brilliant Corners, but it's Better Son. Better Son home strong to win it by about 3.5, stopping the clock in 154-1. Final quarter 27-3. Starting gate now rolling. Time for our third qualifier. 2-year-old Pacers here in the third. One driver change. Number 6, good to go. The driver will be Travis Cullen. Travis Cullen drives the 6, good to go. Here's the field, inside out. Hashtag money. 2-year-old colt driven by Austin Sorey. The 2, Born a Rebel. 2-year-old colt driven by Bob McClure. 3, Prince of Albee Hill. 2-year-old colt driven by Louis Waugh. 4, Sports Teller, 2-year-old gelding driven by Trevor Henry. 5 is Sip of Bourbon, a 2-year-old gelding driven by James McDonald. And the 6 is good to go. 2-year-old gelding, make the driver Travis Cullen. Starting gate to the top of the stretch. Half dozen rookie pacers on gate picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off and pacing. Hashtag money from the rail. Quickest away. There is Sports Teller from the center, getting away second. Sip of Bourbon will go ahead as well, getting away in third. Then it is Born a Rebel fourth. Prince of Albee Hill got away fifth, and sixth is good to go. On to the first turn, and Hashtag Money has a lead of a few lengths entering that first bend. Hashtag Money, fourth qualifier for this rookie son of Sunshine Beach. Leader at the opening quarter in 29 and 2. On to the backstretch. And it is Hashtag Money on top, and that lead has grown here in the second quarter. Hashtag Money leads it by probably 6 or 7. Back in second is Sports Teller, then it's Sip of Bourbon in third. Born a Rebel is fourth, followed by Prince of Albee Hill, and good to go. At the half in 58 seconds flat, the leader continues to be Hashtag Money. Hashtag Money on top, just rolling along here. Leads it by close to 8 lengths. In second is Sports Teller. Couple lengths back to the debuting Sip of Bourbon in third. Then a couple more lengths to another debuter, that being Born a Rebel, who is followed by Prince of Albee Hill, who's also qualifying for the first time, and good to go is back there in 6 to 3/4. Hashtag Money. Past that marker in 126 and 3, a 28 and 3/3 quarter. And into the stretch, we'll see what Hashtag Money has left. Trying to go the distance now. It's Hashtag Money, the leader. Back in second is Sports Teller. Then it is Sip of Bourbon in third. Born a Rebel. Looking to split rivals will be Prince of Albee Hill. And good to go is back there 6. Deep stretch. Hashtag Money still with that lead. It's shrinking here late, but Hashtag Money will take it. Goes all the way. Second was Sports Teller. Then it was Sip of Bourbon in third. Prince of Albee Hill got fourth over Born a Rebel. And good to go. 156 and 1. Starting gate now rolling for our fourth qualifier. Trotters here for the fourth. No changes, only equipment note. Number 2, Mensa, does not race with trotting hobbles. So no trotting hobbles for the 2. Inside out, we got Opus Faith, Anita Willette, Mensa, Louis Waugh, Handsome Sebastian, Doug High, Kilauea, Doug McNair, and Thunder Romps, Austin Sori. 2-year-old filly from the rail. Then we got a 3-year-old filly, a couple 3-year-old geldings, and on the outside, a 4-year-old gelding. Here's your field of 5 as they swing into the stretch, picking up speed. Here they come for the fourth. They're off and trotting, and we've got some early speed being displayed here by Kilauea along with Handsome Sebastian. From the rail, that 2-year-old filly, Opus Faith, holds ground. Will get away third. Outside, Thunder Romps will look to settle in front of Mensa as they head into the first turn. And it is Kilauea who comes away with the early lead. Handsome Sebastian in second, Opus Faith in third. Thunder Romps took that seat in fourth in front of Mensa fifth as they race to the opening quarter. Almost 2 lengths the advantage. That's going to shrink here as the opening quarter's up in 29 and 4. Onto the backstretch goes this field of 5. Handsome Sebastian doesn't look content to sit there in the 2-hole, and Doug High pulls on the right line and will look to come around. So Handsome Sebastian coming up on the outside now, looking to loop around Kilauea as they race by 3/8. Then we go back to Opus Faith in third. Then back in fourth is Thunder Romps, couple lengths to Mensa in fifth. New leaders, Handsome Sebastian. Handsome Sebastian, the 3-year-old gelding, takes over the top spot and races past the midway point in 59 and 2. On to the final turn they go. Handsome Sebastian, maybe still out and about that 2 lane, coming a little closer to the rail now as they enter the far turn. Handsome Sebastian is the leader. Kilauea in second. Moving on the outside, Thunder Romps now up into third. Opus Faith relegated to fourth, and then it is Mensa in fifth. They're heading around the final turn, coming towards 3/4. Handsome Sebastian took the top spot in the second quarter and leads by nearly 2 at 3/4 in 129 and 4. Off the turn and into the stretch. The third quarter was 30 and 2. Handsome Sebastian, the leader. Kilauea will look to regain the top spot. Might make a bit up the inside, but is a couple of lengths away. Thunder Romps in third, then Mensa in fourth, and Opus Faith back there in fifth. 16th of a mile to go. Handsome Sebastian's got this one wrapped up. Handsome Sebastian will take qualifier number 4. From Kilauea, Thunder Romps, Mensa, and Opus Faith. All we need to know now, the time of the mile, and it is 1:58 and 4. 29-second final quarter. Handsome Sebastian in the fourth. Starting gate now, we're rolling. Qualifier number 5, our final qualifier of the day. Way back is number 3, Leader Tonight. Here was the field. James McDonald drives the 8, Go West, Go Fast. Inside out, Podium Sealster, Dale Fritz. Rock and Roll Shadow, Travis Henry. Leader Tonight, Bo Brown. Sonic Flare, Bob McClure. Sports Line, Colin Kelly. Swift Alley, Doug McNair. Hervey Hanover, Travis Cullen. And Go West, Go Fast, James McDonald. Starting gate, into the stretch. Well back, as mentioned, number 3, Leader Tonight. The rest of them on gate, picking up speed, and here they come. They're offhand pacing and blasting out of there. Goes Sports Line, and from the outside, Go West, Go Fast. Living up to the name, charging out to the early lead. Podium Sealster gets away in 3rd. Then it's Swift Alley to slot in 4th in front of Rock and Roll Shadow 5th. Back to Hervey Hanover, got away 6th, followed by Sonic Flare. And then well back to Leader Tonight, who's back in pacing and will be doing it on his own as they go into the first bend. Go West, Go Fast, the leader by 1.5 lengths. Coming to the opening quarter here, Go West, Go Fast is there in 29 seconds flat. So they'll swing into the backstretch, following Go West, Go Fast, as that 6-year-old is the leader. In second is Sports Line, break of 3 and a bit to Podium Sealster from 3rd. Swift Alley is racing in 4th. Rock and Roll Shadow then in 5th, tracked by Hervey Hanover. On that one's back is Sonic Flare and Leader Tonight. Coming towards the midway point, no movement here in the second quarter. Everybody remains in their positions, following Go West, Go Fast, and Go West, Go Fast is past the midway point, a leader by 1.5 lengths, 57 and 2. Solid second quarter speed there of 28 and 2. Now we've got some movement. Out from 4th is Swift Alley, and she has raced up now into 3rd. Go West, Go Fast, over Sports Line, getting the 2-hole trip. Advancing on the outside, Swift Alley, and Swift Alley's coming after the leader now and closes in very quickly. We had a breaker after the half. That was Sonic Flare, who made a quick miscue. So Go West, Go Fast, get some company. Swift Alley on the outside takes a short advantage at 3/4. Sports Line is in 3rd. Rock and Roll Shadow is 4th. Hervey Hanover on the outside to Podium Sealster inside 6th. 126 flat for 3/4. And Swift Alley is the leader as they're into the stretch. Swift Alley takes the top spot. We'll have to fend off Sports Line, who's coming on the outside. Go West, Go Fast, back in 3rd. Rock and Roll Shadow in 4th. Hervey Hanover is in 5th. 1/16 of a mile to go. Swift Alley digging in on the outside. Sports Line getting in a little closer. Edge of the tote board. It is Swift Alley. Swift Alley to hold on. Takes it by about a head over Sports Line. Then it was Go West, Go Fast. Tight for the remainder, as we had Rock and Roll Shadow there with Hervey Hanover. Then we go back to Sonic Flare and Leader Tonight, 154 and 1.